What's up, Black Hive? It is Monday, March 9th. Again, we're trying to get into the theme of getting you guys information, kind of feed you a little bit of what the stimulus of the workout is so that we can ensure that you guys are getting everything that you can out of every single workout in our programming. So March 10th, 2020, we have a strength, clean and jerks. We're doing 5 sets and we're building every 2 minutes. So we're starting out with 3 reps, clean and jerks. We're gonna start from the ground. This is weightlifting, so you can take your time, set up, hit those 3. You wanna keep this barbell in your hand for those 3. And I propose, as a coach, starting with that first set at approximately 60% of your 1 rep max. So you can continue to build over the next 4 subsequent sets. Because we're not really giving any cues on percentages. We have so many people across a large domain, it's hard to identify a good building set on percentages when you're talking about weightlifting, because there's such a wide variety of athletes in the class at any given time. Our coaches should be identifying the skill as well as the strength of each individual athlete and kind of giving some direction on that as well. Me personally as a coach, I think 60-65% on your first 3 clean and jerks is gonna be a pretty good number to start with, and then see how you feel. You might feel like Superman that day or Superwoman. You might feel like complete crap that day and just kind of just want to be here to feel better. So as you're building, I would propose going up with our next set to about 65-70% or 70-75, depending on where you started with your first set of 3. So now we're getting down into our 2s, our sets of 2. Again, theme of thinking, we're going less reps, higher weight. We might only want to go 5, max 10% higher in weight. And we really want to, again, think about how we feel, talk to coach, figure out what our form looks like. Are we trying to work on form? Are we trying to hit that strength weight that we're really trying to, that we've been wanting to hit? So those are the identifiers of what you need to discuss with our coach, and our coach should be discussing with you. On this particular building, your last set should be maximum if you're getting 2 reps at about 95% of your 1 rep max. It should feel good, you should feel strong. There shouldn't be any fails. If you're failing, you're now truly going for that 1 rep max. And we don't want to do that. This is building strength. So as we get out of the strength, we go into our WOD. So this is 4 time, 4 rounds, 4 time. We got 20 alternating pistols. Modifications should be administered during class to make sure that athletes are getting, again, everything that they want out of the WOD. So 20 alternating pistols, so that's 10 each leg. We want to make sure we're certainly modifying as needed using a band across maybe 2 J-cups. Coach should be administering that. 15 ring rows. Working on those lats. So we want to make sure that we're getting parallel, make sure we're getting everything out of there. Coach should be going over those standards and modifications. Modification for the ring rows, just coming into a little bit more of an angle with your body and plank. And then 10 barbell deadlifts at 225 and 155. This is where it's going to start getting heavy, right? So we want 10 deadlifts. Our male's going to be doing 225. Our female's going to be doing 155. Keeping good form. This is where athletes should really be thinking, after 40 deadlifts, am I going to be feeling like I got a broke back? We don't want that. So think in terms of, how am I going to feel tomorrow because I want to get back into the gym. I don't want to be crooked over feeling like crap the next day. So maybe modify that weight if needed. 185 is just as good, but 10 of those we should be doing unbroken. That's the big part here, unbroken. If you're not doing 10 deadlifts unbroken in a WOD 4 rounds for time, where you're coming across these 2 right here, which really aren't taxing your lower back, you really want to think in terms of coming down on the load so that you are actually building up to getting 225 unbroken. It's a progression, progressively getting better. I think we've pushed that quite a bit in CrossFit over the last 10 years, and it still gets pushed here at CrossFit Black Hive as much as possible. So don't really think in terms of RX, think in terms of what's best for me as an athlete. And I tell you, anything heavier than 225 for most RX athletes, that last set of 10, I can tell you, the last 2, 3, they're gonna be pretty tough. You should not be doing drop-in pickups. That is not what we're looking for in this particular workout. Slow and steady, keep it moving on the alternating pistols. 15 ring rows. Again, slow and steady, get those arms fully extended, pull all the way to the chest with the thumbs. Should be unbroken. 10 deadlifts with the barbell. 225, 155, unbroken. So, talking strategy with, let's just say, anybody who wants to get a really great time at this, I would propose that this should take approximately 90 seconds, 15 ring rows, maybe another 30 seconds. So we're 2 minutes in, our 10 deadlifts should be about another, 30 to 45 seconds. So we're looking at about 3 minutes per round. The entire workout, math, should be 12 minutes. So when you get into this workout, look for a 12-minute time cap. Coach will probably put you at 15 just to make sure we get anybody who is taking a little bit longer, maybe accidentally went a little bit too heavy, or just kind of took it easy and watched their form on this one. So 12, 15 minutes, anything more than that, we might want to think about modifying that weight right there. That's probably going to be our debilitating factor. Pistols, make sure you modify accordingly, get stronger, and we'll be getting videos out on modifications as well. Good luck, looking for these things on the leaderboard. Can't wait to see what you guys got.